Okay, so I'm going to begin by talking about the integers. I'm here to teach about addition and subtraction today. First thing I'm going to do is draw a number line, starting with the number 0 and going up to 1, 2, etc. And then -1, -2, and it keeps going down. So first I'm going to set up an inequality. We know that 2 is bigger than the number -1, and -2 is less than the number 1. Now, this is important because it tells us which numbers are bigger or smaller. See, the numbers to the leftmost of the inequality of the number line means it's smaller than the numbers on the right side. So -2 is less than 1, or 1 is bigger than -2. Now, I can also write that 2 is bigger than 1 and 0 is bigger than -2, because again, they're on the right side of the number line. Now, if I want to use the less than symbol, we know that the 2 is smaller than the 3. Notice how the open side means which number is greater. So 0 is less than 1 and -2 is less than 2. So now I want to start by using these rules for addition and subtraction. But anyway, adding is the same as subtracting, so I'm going to focus on adding. And I'm going to start with saying what the rules for addition are. So the first rule is when you add two different numbers, if they have the same sign, then we're going to keep the same sign. For example, we know like 2 plus 2 is 4 because +2 and +2 have the same sign. Now, the second rule is different signs you subtract and then you keep the sign of the bigger number. So, for example, if it was 3 plus -1, you would subtract 3 and 1, and you would keep the sign of the bigger number, which would be positive, so it would be +2. Now I'm going to go over some examples just to make things clear. So let's write out some examples. Now, if I have 3 plus 2, that's 5, right? Because it's +3 and +2. So 3, same sign, I add them, it's 5, and it stays positive. And if I have a +3 plus a -2, it's the same thing as writing +1, because 3 minus 2 is 1, and 3 has this bigger sign. 3 is a bigger number and has a bigger sign. So we have -5 plus -2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Keep the sign of the bigger number, that's -7. Same thing for -2 plus -2 is -4. Now let's talk about subtraction. Now subtraction is the same as addition, like I said before. When you subtract, you have to use keep, change, change. What that means is you're going to use that to change the subtraction problem into an addition problem. For example, we know that 3 minus 2 is 1, right? But if I wrote them out as +3 minus +2, I can switch it to +3 plus -2. Now, let me just re-demonstrate a similar problem. 5 minus 2, right? +5 minus +2. I can switch that to +5 plus -2. Now that is going to be +3. There again, different signs, subtract, and keep the sign bigger number. So this is an addition problem. -5 plus +7 is +2. Different signs, it's a subtract and keep the sign bigger number. Didn't have to do anything because it was an addition problem. Now if it's a subtraction problem like -9 minus -8, I'm first going to change it to an addition problem. -9 plus +8, and that will be -1. So the trick is always switch it to addition problem and always use the rules for addition. And that's it.